and we're hoping for a good show then. And as well, on Wednesday, we have a benefit for the Martin Luther King Center.
Hi, welcome to the first annual Martin Luther King Jr. Community Center Summer Jam. In partnership with Bridgefest, this is truly a community event. James Montgomery is donating his services. The Yachting Center has stepped up. So many local individuals and organizations have all worked together to make this happen tonight. And it's really all about the Martin Luther King Center, which not only feeds people in our community, it educates them. We have an amazing preschool program. We have an after-school program. We have a teen center where Rogers' graduation rate is 66%, ours is 100, and that is pulling from some of the most challenging families. So this is all everyone coming together and hopefully having a great time and support the center.
We have the famous James Montgomery is going to be playing for them in a benefit show. If anybody's ever seen James Montgomery, he's just incredible when he goes kind of nuts on the harmonica. Yeah, he's going to be playing right in this tent right here as a benefit for the Martin Luther King Center.
Hey, how you doing? I'm James Montgomery. We're here for the Martin Luther King Community Center at the Newport Yachting Center, and as you can see, it's just a great event. The tent is full of people. I'll tell you, I made a trip down to the Martin Luther King Community Center. It's arguably the best community center I've ever seen. The work they do there is unbelievable. We did a benefit for them last year. We had so much fun. It was such a great time. The band was dying. They were begging me, let's work for these people again. So here we are, James Montgomery Band with special guest Grace Kelly, 17-year-old saxophone phenom. Who's already played with Wynton Marsalis 3 times. She's called The Future of Jazz by Dave Brubeck. James Montgomery Band, Grace Kelly, Newport Yachting Center, Martin Luther King Community Center. What a great night. You should have been here.
Then on Thursday night, we're wrapping things up with a band called the Skinny Millionaires, who has won a ton of awards around the state for just being a phenomenal band. Kind of a mix between Bob Dylan and the Pogs, they've been described as. And they got such a big following around here. And what a great place to see a concert.
Yep, outdoors. Now, as far as the Newport Yachting Center is concerned, I know you've been here for how long now?
Almost 4 years now, since I first came on, and we've seen incredible growth here. We've done a lot to meet the guests' needs. We've bought new staging, brand new chairs in our venue. We've also opened up the space, added just a more open feel to really enjoy the marina, the outside boats, and as well in our concert venue right here, we have, if you bought the worst seats in the house, and I don't like to call them the worst seats, but if you were the furthest away from the stage, you're less than 100 feet from the front of the stage. So really, there is no bad seats in our entire venue.
Now, what are some of the other big events that you do throughout the year down at the Yachting Center?
Well, as well as our concerts, we also do our festivals, which have been around for quite a while. We've already done the Great Chowder Cook-Off, which was a huge successful event where we bring in restaurants from all around the country to compete for the world's best chowder in 3 categories: clam, seafood, and creative. And that's an amazing event. We also have coming up the Irish Festival, very popular. We bring in Irish acts from all over the United States as well as Ireland. Returning will be Eileen Ivers. We also have the brand new coming this year will be the Elders, which we just signed, which has an amazing following, and we've heard has been phenomenal. As well, we bring in the Irish Wolfhounds, the world's tallest dogs, for that event. There's a lot of history, a lot of culture in that. The Tastes of Rhode Island as well, where we bring in restaurants from all across the state of Rhode Island, and we bring in the local music of Rhode Island, which really makes us stand out from everybody. We wrap things up with the Oktoberfest, which a lot of people watching I'm sure are familiar with. The Oktoberfest, the best Bavarian food you can find, as well as all the Bavarian beers, especially the hard to find ones we have here. one of the big things people love at the Oktoberfest, we bring in the world's largest grill from Johnsonville Brats.
Oh, brats.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Everybody thinks of brats when it comes to the Oktoberfest, but it takes up this whole area right here. It's the world's largest grill. It kind of looks like a transformer, comes in as looking like a big oil truck and just opens up to this giant grill. Cooks, I believe, 700 something brats at one time. So
I think we'll be down here filming this event. I think we have to do a little quality control and make sure everything's going all right. If that's all right with you.
I
Is
think
that all
you'll
right?
be down here. Taste testing.
Now you say the Newport Yachting Center has had so many of these events like Taste Around for so many years. Now this Bridge Fest being the first year, how much planning, and different planning from comparing it to other events has been going on for this Bridge Fest? And
Well, it started out at the beginning of the year when they brought the idea to us. Bridgefest, I guess, had been around for a while, but never really embraced by the city. And we're on board 100% when we heard about it and said, we got such a beautiful venue right here on the water. We're proud to feature local artists throughout the week and to try and mix it up a little bit, too, to have Jimmy Buffett music tonight, and then have the more rock and roll, heavy metal style of the Bloody Knuckles tomorrow. It's in between folk and jazz festival, but it's really just a celebration of all music and all tastes, and just a chance for you to get out of work and come down and enjoy some music here in Newport.
a great transition into the jazz festival this weekend. Keep the vibe going.
That's the point of it, that you're going to hear all kinds of music. And as well, we have the flyers and everything here at the Yachting Center, so you can see what's going on, not only here, but all throughout the city here with Bridge Fest for the week.